So the Emmys were last week,
Yes.
or this week for us, but last week.
Yeah.
And so I kind of a bit of backstory. If people haven't listened to this my only job is to talk.
Yeah,
and
your
I
job
cannot
is
do
to
it.
talk. You can do it.
Okay, hang on.
Here we
Sentence
go.
in my head.
Okay.
Alright, I'm visualizing it.
Yep.
Okay.
You can see the
I
sentence.
can
Now
see the
grab
sentence. Now I grabbed the
Now
sentence.
speak it.
So, for those of you who haven't listened or watched the last couple episodes, I ordered a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, probably like 10 or 11 weeks ago now, maybe 12,
Yeah.
a while ago. It's what's currently shooting the wide. Hello.
Hey.
And it took a little over 8 weeks to arrive.
Yep.
Now, I was very confused, and I just kind of chalked it up to it being like, oh, you know, quarantine, people are buying new camera gear with like their stimulus checks, that sort of thing. And I was like, yep, whatever, that's fine. Well,
Yes.
that is not true at all.
Oh.
So what happened actually was the Emmys were last week,
Yeah.
and they needed to do a live streamed version of the Emmys, which means that they had to find a way to make a show look really, really good while getting everyone to do it themselves. So all of these actors had to do it themselves
true.
and live stream it themselves.
Right.
So what they did was they created a custom setup for each person.
Wow.
And I couldn't get the number for how many it was. Let me see if I can find it now actually. But it was a significant amount.
Yeah.
Let me see.
And so did they... Is that why it took so long? Because they were using...
So I'll read this.
Yeah.
So they created these small mobile live stream setups using Blackmagic Atom Minis, which are their like live stream solutions. Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Cameras, sound device Mix Pre 3s.
Oh, yeah.
And a teleprompter with an iPad and a Matthew stand. And in this picture, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 24,
What?
just heaps, like heaps. And this is just the ones that they were working on at that specific time.
Whoa.
So they probably had hundreds of these.
Jeez.
Plus backups, plus anything else. So it's just crazy. So
Yeah.
each one of these setups is give or take $7,500 US.
Whoa.
And by my very rough estimates, I would say that they probably had. Oh no, here it is. They made 130 of these.
Wow.
So 130.
130 setups.
Yeah, cameras, and Atom Minis, and switches. So that's why there were no Blackmagic cameras anywhere else, because Blackmagic was like producing all of these cameras at once, plus all the Atom Minis for the Emmys.
Wow.
They were like, oh my goodness, okay.
Jeez.
And the timeline works out perfectly
Yeah.
when you think about it, because it was like the second that they would have finished those setups was when mine got shipped.
Ah, because they would have built it or
Yeah.
had time to.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, wild.
Yeah.
So that explains why my camera took so long to arrive.
Yeah.
But just an insane setup, $7,500 per person.
Wow.
And they look awesome. I'll show you a picture, Joe.
Yeah.
This is what the setups came out looking like. So, I'll kind of describe it for audio. So it's a Matthew stand, which is basically a stand that sits on wheels, and it's essentially just a metal pole that you can attach things to. And this setup comes with the Matthew stand, obviously all the cables and cords you could ever need. It comes with a MacBook, an Atom Mini, a sound mixer, a teleprompter, and a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera with everything you could need, and also a cage and a couple other things. Just insane.
Crazy.
So the Blackmagic cameras, the 6K is $2,500. Looks like a $2,500 MacBook. And then plus a couple extras and stuff. So that's what it ends up looking like.
Whoa.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Oh my word.
I'll see if I can get the camera to see that. That's what it looks like.
That's
It's
crazy.
insane.
That's so like mobile though as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's all on like the one stand.
And so this is what and they had ring lights on them as well. So that's
Whoa.
that's the setup floor.
Or is that like the shipping floor? It's like time to get.
That's
Ship them out.
that's the setup floor. So that's like the engineers putting them together,
Right.
for everyone.
So did they film it all like on the one, or most of it on the one location, just all spread out?
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Or was it all,
It
like,
was
at
all in their
people's
homes.
homes?
Yeah, it was in their homes.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't get to see them.
I'm trying to see what it looks like. They have the 16 to 35s on them, and it probably would have been the F4. So, I would, yeah, $7,500 sounds accurate.
Yeah.
In US prices at the very least,
Jeez.
but just crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Mix Pre 3 is though. Is that a sound
That's it. Yeah, preamp.
preamp, right?
So that'll be just a nicer sounding preamp than the cameras.
Right. Oh, the Blackmagic preamps are horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any camera preamp is horrible
You know what? Fair.
compared to any external one, really.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, that's why all the Blackmagic cameras and
Yep,
and
nice.
everything. I just dropped my phone. That's why the cameras and everything were sold out for stupidly long.
Yeah.
Because they were making all these individual setups for every single Emmy nominee.
That's insane.
It is crazy.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, the setups look awesome. I
Yes.
wish I could